Alrighty then. So, as you may remember, I very unfortunately died, or my Empress died, and then I died right as I was joking how terrible it would be if I died with my heir still underage, with my recent Empress recently being killed. So that happened, but you know, it's actually okay. My Regency Council is actually pretty good. I mean, I'm flowing in the Monarch points, so that's good. I'm not gonna be able to get the Palatinate to vote for me, it looks like, but or at least not right. Well, I'm just wondering if I'll be able to get another reform before the, probably not. I've already bestowed Imperial Grace with them. As my aggressive expansion dies down, though, I should be in pretty good shape. But yeah, Reformation's coming soonish. So that'll be neat. What can I do while I'm waiting for things to happen? Could always use my condottieri to intervene in a war, but Suppose I should just be building things and stuff like that. Look at some buildings. I could afford one. Could get a workshop or a church. You know, see where I'd make the most increase in money. Looks like... Ooh, I could get a pretty good increase in money putting a church in Berlin. Might be a good idea to do that. Let's see if I went in to build it from this interface, because I get the little pop-up. Probably worth it. I mean, it'll take a while to pay itself up. Something like 180 months, more than 180 months. That's quite a bit. But I mean, that's in the grand scheme of things, like in terms of the game, not a huge amount. On the other hand, a workshop is also a good call because it doesn't just increase income from the province because of the, you know, like, there's a good trade good here, and that'll propagate down. I think for now I'll just go with the church. Increased income now, but I do want to get workshops in my cloth provinces eventually, especially because I was looking at some of the institutions where they spread, and let me see, I don't remember if it shows, which one was it? Yes. So I want Lübeck to remain the highest valued trade node, and I want to be the strongest in Lübeck. So strongest trade node, one thing that I think will help with that is increase the value of the goods either in it or flowing into it. So, let's see. Ooh, lots of disputed successions. Any of them actually interesting? I mean, Muscovy in theory is very interesting. Aragon. They're actually pretty close. But they wouldn't be the most useful union for me. Let's see. I suppose it's gonna be a while before I do any fighting, but morale is really nice. How old is my heir right now? He's actually getting close, so Perhaps I should go ahead and get the morale advisor. So that when war comes, I don't gotta replace him. Might have been the bad move there, but hey, we'll see. I probably should have calculated out if the reduced maintenance for how long it'll take me to, before it's time to switch, and if that would pay for the cost of just buying the new advisor. I desperately need more mana. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen, though. How soon till the burgers modifiers expire? Little while, little while. So it would be a risk to give them to give them Hamburg. That being said, didn't I have another center of trade out here? Yeah, that I never granted them. That might be worth a little bit less. So it's not such a huge risk. This would bring them up to... Oh, still in the 70s, of course. So that's a risk. But it will improve my income. Always tough. You know what? I'll take the risk. If I need to build up a few other provinces... In fact, I'm gonna have to be building up other provinces very soon, because there's no way I'm gonna be spawning colonialism or having it spread to me. Sadly, I can't use that Casus Belli. And I think I have a truce with them anyway. So no biggie. Saxony, you're voting for Bohemia again. That doesn't make... That encourages them to not be bros. They're just Bohemia now, not Brohemia, because they're voting for the wrong people. Okay, let's see. Cardinal across the border. Do I spend some money? Yeah, I don't really care about getting cardinals at the moment because the Reformation's pretty soon. One thing I will do, though, is get a few more light ships to help my trade game. I may not be a huge naval/trade power, but at least controlling my little corner of the world seems worthwhile. Eh? So, let's see here. The nobility, they're so butthurt right now. They're mad. They mad. And there's not much I'm really gonna be able to do about it for a little while, so... Sorry, nobility. Man, I mean, it's tempting to get that Aragon personal union, even though I'm way up here. I mean, that's a... I wonder. Oh, they wouldn't take a royal marriage anyway, so... It's irrelevant. What would currently happen? Succession war between France and Castile. Neat. And France is my buddy, so... Looks like I'm probably not gonna get that succession from Brandenburg. Oh well. Can't get everything going right, can ya? And I still have separatism here. Yep. Okay. Anything else in it? I mean, Württemberg, but they're not very big, and then that's Wurzburg. Where's Württemberg? Yeah, not really worth it. Oh well. Okay, my emperor is now the emperor. And my heir is... okay. You know, not amazing, but okay. Aw, Diplo rep. Like -1. That's harsh. Like, really, really not good. Oh well. I'll just have to deal with it. How's my aggressive expansion looking? Yeah, some people are still mad, but that's going away for the most part. And it's gonna take a while, but yeah, that's okay. Even right now, if there would be an election, I'd win, so that's that. But let's see, any wars I currently... oh, land theft. Many land donations are quite old, and while they are always written down, both landscape and names may well have changed since the donation was originally written. Recently, the clergy have been accusing several members of the nobility of outright land theft in the form of encroaching on lands donated to the clergy a long time ago. Or long ago. The nobility, on the other hand, argue that it is the clergy who are trying to seize lands they do not own. Whoever we decide to side with will become the majority landholder in the area. Do I side with the clergy? Giving them stulp? Ooh, no, I don't want to do that. The nobility are already mad at me. Do I give it to the nobility? Increasing their influence by 9% when they're already at 65. Oh, that's... oh, I couldn't do that either, because the clergy, that'd not have a coup from them. Or I could just make them both really mad. Oh, so the nobility would both get the 10 influence. Oh man, that's... some of these estate events can be really bad. When will... okay, well, robber barons will expire in 5 years, so... I think I'm gonna have to side with the nobility, and yeah, they're just a hair under. And then make a generous donation to the clergy, and hope nothing gives the nobility a little bit more influence. Because that would be pretty bad. Alrighty then, let's see. Well, I could, now that I have my emperor again, go to war with Burgundy and try, you know, to just still have some chance of triggering the succession crisis. And if nothing else, return some land to the Empire, you know, declare war, imperial ban. They've got a lot of it. And I bet France would cut, yeah. I'd have to fight England as well, but that's not something that worries me too much. I think that seems like a good idea, and if I get lucky, I'll get some land inherited at least. Maybe. Well, is it even worth it anymore? I mean, to have that land, especially as a soon or eventually to be Prussian monarchy? Like when there's a whole bunch of it, well, I'm looking at trade, when there's a whole bunch of it, it's definitely worth it, but I mean, even still, I guess returning it to the Empire would be pretty nice. They have a bunch of imperial land. That I could at least, you know, like... release as free... yeah, okay. So, let's call in... well, let's just double check really quickly. Yeah, okay. It's not like the Reformation's gonna fire any minute now. It's, you know, gonna take long enough that I can do a quick war. Especially one that should be pretty easy. with France on my side. And yeah, I'll make the war goal like Metz or something. And that should just auto raise my main. Yeah, everything's raised now. So now France can honestly do a lot of the heavy lifting. I'm gonna kind of just sit back here and defend my own territory. Make occasional forays out when I see a good opportunity, but let's protect trade in the Baltic Sea and really hope that England doesn't go ship hunting for my trading vessels. Let's put him there for now. Yeah, go France. You show him who's boss. We could get another idea, another economic idea at that. Cheaper construction cost. Which would also get me cheaper stability cost. On the other hand, I could improve my admin tech. Which, I still have the Byzantine thing, so maybe I should focus on tech. There we go. Yeah, France, you kick their ass. And how many bad guys are there total? Okay, not too many. And a lot of them are in England, so... Oh yeah, like here's a thing I can do that's helpful. Go beat up that army. Let's wait for the other army to get closer. Just in case we need the reinforcements, you know? Oh, unlawful territory all of a sudden. Gelre. Oh, did you just annex all of Munster? Damn, son. You can't do that. There, make sure I have a CV to smugglers running rampant. 88 ducats to stop them, or lose a bunch of money for 10 years. Well, I think I'll lose the money now. Probably should have done the math, but... you know, I'm lazy. Okay, now I attack here. And have another one following up to make sure that we just decisively outnumber them. There we go. Defeated their dumb army. There we go. Let's march up this way. Well, France continues to just run rampant over Burgundy. We get a nice little collection of fortresses to protect our assets. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. And in the next one, I'll, you know, finish up this war. Ooh, I've got a blockade going. I better be careful. Okay, yeah, Hamburg. That's fine. Anyway, in the next episode, I'll try to wrap up this war. Hopefully, you know, of course, with a victory. Maybe even inheriting some land for free. But we'll find out. Until then, thank you for watching.